Good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to HAFEZ TV. I'm your host, HAFEZ, and we're coming to you live from the Britannia Hotel. As you can see behind me, it is the controversial hotel that was just recently, in the last few days, assigned to asylum seekers or illegal migrants, and no longer takes bookings. In fact, if you look on booking.com or if you check it out on the internet, you'll find there are no vacancies available at this 4-star hotel with jacuzzi, swimming pool, and a full gym. So I hope those staying here or will be staying here soon enjoy their stay at you and I's bill, as they say. So yeah, the taxpayer are going to fund this hotel behind me. And this is obviously, guys, in 360, so if you're watching this, you can move your phone or your finger on your screen and you will see everything around us. So yeah, feel free to do that. In the meanwhile, I'm going to check to see what is happening, to see if the live stream is going well. It seems to be good, signal is strong, so let's see how it turns out. As it's customary, we will do a regular sound check, see if this thing is even working. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not holding my breath. We'll see. Oh my God, it is actually working. Miracle. Absolute freaking miracle. As it's customary, we will do a... Yep. It's actually working. Hey Banksy, hope you're well. Thank you guys. As always, please, if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. If you are old to this channel, please share this on your social media. Sharing is caring, and we need your support. So okay, let's do this thing, I guess. I don't have anything else to do but to just stand here and record this thing.
First with your end
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're here live. We have the Metropolitan Police, 2 vans protecting the hotel. It seems that they are now private security. They've been demoted to private security.
Well, essentially they're sandwich boards because they're hardly threatening against security.
Yeah, but I mean, essentially these guys joined to become police officers. Now they're just security guards for everywhere. It's 360.
No,
it's not this one. It's the top one.
What the?
If you check on your phone, check my screen right now.
What's your name? You need to get
it says that
we should start. To him. And then was like, no, a ball. On this. this, and it's hilarious because they'll be like, oh yeah, then just randomly, a bunch of independent film and influencers was filming a 17-year-old young Bob. I was like, that's very unexpected within the media.
You actually had media coverage on that, and that's brilliant, dude. That's some major,
it's quite
major
funny as well
publicity.
because I got interviewed when I was here today by the Financial Times and Daily Express, and they really wanted my actual name. Was like, nah, we'll just stick with young Bob. Like,
Just go with Bob Jr. Just go with Bob Jr. Whatever, man. But yeah, I mean, I think, to be honest with you, you have a good career in like public speaking, certainly, and evangelist or what's it called, polemist.
Whoever pays me much. I'm joking, by the way.
No, but what I mean is you have that potential. So at the moment, you're 16, 17, you're at the beginning of your life, to be honest with you. It's a very early stage of your life. There's so much more life to go.
When I was 14 on secondary school, I was debating transgenderism with the drama company I was with.
So what I'm saying
that's why I can't wait for my report against Hope Not Hate, because they'll be interviewing people from secondary school, and I'll just say to them, you know what? Everything that you've just got from those people you've just interviewed, absolutely true. You know, like I deny absolutely nothing. Now what? Now where do we get?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So just generally, you have a future in this. I mean, look at Jay Smith, look at Bob, look at all these other guys. They're, it's a career. It is a bona fide career. You have a career in the church. You can move either through a particular church or just have polemics and because I'll be honest, there is a resurgence of Christianity on stage. Sweet. So there you go. You've got a lot of potential ahead of you, and you're very young. Trust me, you've got decades ahead of you.
Where were you when you were my age? Still a porn star, were you?
No, I was just a consumer.
Should we just say plumber?
I was a pundit. I wasn't.
Should we say plumber?
I was. No. I was literally at your age. High school A levels and BTEC and shit. I was doing. I was in IT. I was always in IT. But the thing is, I wasn't anywhere. I mean, the thing is though, you got to realize when I was your age, it was the 90s. It was the 90s. None of this was available then. It's a whole other world, dude. I mean, if you literally just watch
there
videos.
Are some novelties.
I still had VHS tapes at home and cassettes. There you go.
Well, also the thing is that people can now have a career in anything that's quite novel as well.
Yes, but I think in Britain and Europe in general, there's going to be a massive resurgence in Christianity because people are going to start to get seriously worried about the massive Islamic influence, and they don't know where to cling to. Atheism is not going to give them that support.
Well, atheism gave them Islam, my friend. This is why the Church Fathers actually argue that the spread of Islam was actually punishment by God.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I mean, you can see it. You can see it in a way that it's so because I believe my God works through nature. If you I know you're an atheist yourself, but let's just say I hold to the position that atheism is a sin, right?
Sure. Cool. Well, yeah, in that case...
In the spread of atheism, you also see the spread of Islam. So for me, although it may be just a correlation, it's not actually what causes one another. But it is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I can absolutely say there is even some level of causation in the sense that as an atheist, you see, I actually don't give a crap what you believe in. Your religion is to
fiddle your kids.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't care if you believe in whatever you want to believe in. You can believe in Tinkerbell. But how you behave is what really matters to me, because your behavior in society is what would have either indirect or direct effect upon me.
Yeah, like if there's a religion that kind of influences the age of consent, you of course want a belief that ideally comes after the age of 16.
Well, even I mean, 16 is Britain, but in a lot of parts of the world is 18 or 21. So I'm not necessarily I'm not gonna die on the hill of age of consent having to be 16. Personally, I think it should be 18. I actually don't. I think it's too low in this country. But I can understand the fact that teenagers are going to have sex, and you can't just fill up your prisons with 15, 16-year-olds. You know what I mean? So that's why there has to be a balance. But what I will say is that the behavior. You see, I don't care if you're a Muslim and you don't eat pork. Well, no, you're not Muslim. I've heard him preach. He's Christian. But what I mean is, you can, not eat pork and not drink alcohol and do all of these things you don't want to do. But the minute you start to say, oh, all the schools have to serve halal because of my child or because of my preference, now you're crossing lines of the norms of the society. You're now changing the norms of the society to fit the norms of your society, which isn't this society. So if you want those things, you have to go to your society.
You're describing my friend as mass immigration.
Well, what I'm saying is, there was a girl at one of the last Tommy Robinson rally. She said, either support the country you're in or go to a country you support. And that's straight up my philosophy. If you don't support this society as is, or as it was, I would say in the 90s. I prefer the 90s of this country than I prefer now. But as it was or as it is, then you don't really, this isn't a country for you. Not everywhere is for everyone.
Can't date every girl.
The thing is, I mean, I can even say as a prime example of someone who actually, parents migrated away. When Iran. When my country changed.
Damn, you Britishified pretty quickly, my friend.
Well, I mean, I grew up, it's a whole long story. But the thing is, when my country changed, my parents decided, can we change this society? If not, we can't live in this society. So we'll go to a society that we can live with. Because we can't, again, it's either support the country you're in or go to a country you support. We couldn't support the society in Iran, so we left to a society that we can support. I didn't become you see, like you said, when how did I become so Anglified, or how did I, what's called?
British.
What's the word that they say? Integrate. I didn't actually have to integrate. I was already a European before I came to Europe, because I believed in the European philosophy. My parents believed in the way Europeans live, in the way Europeans think. So I didn't have to, it wasn't a struggle for me. It wasn't like, oh my God, today I have to behave English. It just is.
That's why commonly we talk about people who don't speak English, and that's my concern from the business districts as well. Okay, they have to be here, whatever. I don't agree, nor do I think you actually have to, but let's say the Labour government makes an argument, oh, you have to take them. Thank you for Brexit for doing that, because we got crapped out by the Conservative government and we didn't replicate the Dublin Agreement. Now, given that, my problem would just be business districts like Canary Wharf on a weekday are completely empty. So how are these people going to learn from simply observing British behaviour if there's an empty street? All it's going to do is increase antisocial behaviour, and they're sexually frustrated. So God forbid a young British woman walks past, and these men who haven't seen a girl for a few months now because they all live together.
Years.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's not even half the problem. Yeah. In London Iranians, I'm from the Iranian community, so I kind of know what goes on in that zone. There are Iranians in London that have been here straight up 20, 30 years. They can't speak 10 English words. I'm not joking. I know people who are business owners who own multi-million-pound houses can barely speak 5 English words. They can barely catch a bus. I'm like, how did you survive? How did you become so rich? It's because the Iranian community, they just circulate within the Iranian community.
It's like, because I'm Greek Eastern Orthodox. The Greeks, they do the exact same thing. Like, there's some people within our parish.
They barely leave the community.
They barely leave the community.
They go to Iranian restaurants. They go to Iranian parties. They go to Iranian clubs. They go to Iranian corner shops. They barely need to speak English to anyone. I'm like, how the hell are you going to learn the language of this country? And learning the language is massively part of the integration. How are you going to do that when you don't even leave the Iranian community? You just went from Iran to Iran, just little Iran.
The United Kingdom Republic.
And that's just the Iranians. And by the way, the Iranians are a tiny fraction of
everyone does
the foreign
and
population.
Typically that's the argument used on the left for why this whole talking point of some of these people don't speak English. Like, I would kind of downplay that if they don't actually, because these people from Iran, they pay into the system. right? It's not an
Yeah,
ideal.
they're working.
They don't. It's not an ideal form of living. Like you kind of saw that within America when you had like the new immigrants. They kind of formed their own little towns. So right now, it is feasible. It is workable. But what we're currently seeing is people who don't have registered, who don't give to the economy,
Exactly.
we just simply don't know who they are.
The thing is, when I was talking to John on Sunday at Epping, he said that there's potentially 225,000 Afghans that are going to come here. That's the size of a town. That is a town. There are towns that are far less than that.
Well, actually, we don't even know the population of the UK.
Yeah.
There's a study done in Tesco, and they looked at their food, how many food was bought, how much food would obviously be consumed, how many hygiene products would have been bought, how many you would ultimately need per person. And they found that there must be like 10 million extra people.
Why don't you go to Level Street where a lot of immigrants are drinking beers? Why don't you go there?
It's the sections they get given.
Yeah.
You can get sectioned for not wearing, and they do it just so they can arrest people.
Why don't you go to Level Street? There's a lot of immigrants.
Tell you what happens when you're stood around with
It's
like 4 of you to grab my fucking meat, you prick.
No, exactly.
Well, I kind of respect. I mean,
Piss take.
these residents, of course, know it's not ideal, but they're still going to say keep it peaceful. Keep it peaceful.
They have to. Otherwise, the thing is, what they'll do is they'll put special orders, and then they just can't even protest. They'll just ban the protest
This,
entirely.
like, I tried to report to several PC officers the stand up to racism, not saying that we're all fascists, and they said, well, that doesn't mean hate speech. And I was like, okay, but the officer that reported me for hate speech when I called someone gay said that it's only if
It's
they find it
race.
offensive.
Yeah, exactly. If you find it offensive, if you call someone fascist and I get offended, in fact, if someone calls you fascist and I get offended on your behalf, I can report that shit in. That's how mental we are in this country.
Influencers typically get arrested a few months after the fact for what they say, and it's not because the person they've said it to on camera gets offended.
It's someone
It's someone on the comments. Like, oh yeah, I really found this annoying. Let me put it on.
That's probably what happened to that poor lady that's in jail right now with that Facebook post. What was her name? The one who said, I burned the hotels down for all I care.
Yeah,
I forgot. Lucy Colony. Yeah.
Like, it's pretty disgusting, sure.
No,
I don't think we
look,
should actually do it.
the thing is,
Peace out to my
people
boys.
have, I've heard people at Speaker's Corner say 10 times worse stuff. You've heard people
Oh,
talk
someone who
about,
said it.
Yeah. No, the guy who threatened to kill you and all that stuff. I've heard all sorts of shit. Sound out, yeah, but what I mean is you hear it all the time. And people say off-color stuff, in a moment of anger. But come on, you honestly think Lucy Colony and her post was the one that motivated the attacks? No, of course not. It was the asshole who went and killed little children at a Taylor Swift concert.
Taylor Swift.
That's the guy who actually angered people to do that. Lucy Colony.
People just acknowledging that these things exist.
It's absolutely ridiculous. The thing is, this country, I don't know if you guys have noticed that they're now starting to implement the Online Safety Act. Have you noticed websites going out? Like BitChute is out now. BitChute is no longer actually available in Britain. You have
Well, yeah, you also heard that you have to verify your age on Pornhub, man. What are you going to do, man?
that crushed me. That destroyed me the minute I saw that. I didn't want to say it, but you said it. Yeah, but now they're pushing it. Now, believe me, YouTube channels are going to be on the Ofcom, and then you're going to start seeing them go down as well, one by one. Rumble may also go, as in it won't be.
Don't worry, we have Kick, guys.
And possibly X. I think by the end of this year, X and Rumble will no longer be available off
shut down.
Well, no, they won't be available in
I
Britain.
got APK,
They
man.
won't be shut down in overall. You just have a VPN. You just want a VPN. But the thing is, if I'm live streaming, I'm not going to be able to live stream to Kick, to the Rumble. I'm not going to be able to live stream to X because unless I set up my phone to go through a VPN, which will slow down the connection a hell of a lot more. Sometimes it'll make it impossible. It's hard enough live streaming now, as it is. So it's going to be even harder to live stream after that. So, but the thing is, they kind of want the live streams to end because the live streams are crushing. Like, you think the government wants this? This is killing them right now. The fact that all these independent YouTubers are going around these hotels and exposing them. It's like, it's a kick in the nuts to the government. The government wanted all this to be hush-hush because they know that all of these videos are going to be replayed until 2028 election time. And they hate that shit. Actually, he's on that side of the road. Let me have a little wander. Okay, guys and girls, we're coming over on this side of the road. How you doing, mate? You all right, guys? We are now over on the other side, and we've got the Novotel Hotel, which is extremely tall buildings. Hey guys, this is the scene of, I guess, well, the last. Can I go down there? Is it? Just gonna walk up. Down to the street walking. Something to do. Okay. Here we are, guys. So you can hear me. Wait. All right, guys and girls. Okay, we're just walking down here. This is the back of the hotel, I guess. This is the kind of, yeah, I think this is the Britannia. I think this is the back of the Britannia, and it's all closed off at the moment. They're just, and this is the view some of them are going to get from their rooms, and it is a beautiful view. A very nice view indeed. This place is actually awesome. I wish I could move down here. Look at this. It looks good. Look at that. That's a pretty nice view, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlefolks. Let me just check what the chat's like, if anyone is watching at all. Probably 4 people. Ooh, thank you guys. Thank you to 21 people that are watching. I thank you all. Is it 21? And a whole 20 likes. You guys are crushing it. Okay, let me say some hello and salutations to Lieutenant. Love you, Lieutenant Roman. Love you, Lynn. Hello, Lynn C. Didn't I give Lynn, is that the same Lynn? I don't know. Lynn, did I give you an admin? I thought I did. Maybe it's a different account. Nice views. It is indeed. Guys, I'm seriously considering this. I might be doxing myself right now, but I'm thinking going to Calais, chucking my passport in the sea, and making my way back on a dinghy, because I really could do with like a 6 month to a year vacation here, people. I'm tired. I don't want to pay any more taxes. I want to live in a hotel, a 4-star hotel with full gym, swimming pool, jacuzzi, sauna. You know, I have to actually pay exceedingly, high amounts of money to have a gym that has a jacuzzi, sauna, steam room, and a swimming pool, and I don't even get to live there. I have to travel to it. Yes, that's the same Lynn. You give her a spanner in your other YouTube channel. Oh, Lynn, let me see if I can do something for you. Let me see if can I give Lynn moderator. Okay, Lynn C. I am the same Lynn. Okay, you should be all modded now, Lynn. I'll be honest, this is a beautiful place. Look at that, a boat gently coming down. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Now it's to my left, so it might be to your right, I don't know, but move your screen around and you will be able to see it. Oh, buffering. Are we still buffering? No, we're not buffering anymore. I can see it. Yeah, move the camera and you guys can see. I do apologize, the quality is kind of low though. Why is the quality of the footage? It's a 720p. Well guys, I'm gonna get back to the protest. Let me get back to the protest, see what's going on up there. Yay, welcome aboard, Lynn. You were always aboard, Lynn, to be honest. I just had different names, I think. You had different accounts that you've logged in with. Thank you, Lieutenant. Yeah, you guys do your things. I trust you impeccably. I want to move here. I want to live in this hotel. Guys, how do I live in this hotel? All right. Okay, guys. I'll be honest, some of this shot is great. These 360 shots of these buildings. Just scroll up and check the buildings in 360. They look awesome. I want to stand here and watch my own freaking live stream. It's insane. It's insane, but it's actually pretty decent. I quite like it. I like this 360. I want to watch my own live streams, just for the kicks, just for the shits and giggles, as they say. Okay, gonna go back to the protest. How you doing? Good.
Good job.
Yes, it's pretty awesome. Batteries are all good on all fronts by the looks of things, as far as I can tell. Yeah, everything is sweet. I'm gonna actually unplug the Insta for a bit, just to let the battery go down a bit. It's at 100%, a bit too long. But yeah, oh, some eggs on the floor. Some people have chucked some eggs at somebody. Got some eggs on the floor. That's going to get like a ice rink if it rains. It becomes extremely slippery. Okay, let's go to the crossing and cross over there. Nobody wants to stop at a zebra crossing anymore. Nobody stops at the sign. Thanks, fellas. Okay. Damn. That was a hot one.
Hey, you know that. Yeah, you know that. Yeah, you know that. Put it on camera. Put it on camera. Yeah. Put it on camera. Turn it around.
No, it's already doing it. It's 360. Okay, we're back. We're back at the regular. We're back at the regular station, regular location. Lots of people still, reasonable amount of people. Numbers have gone down a little bit. What time is it? It's coming up to 8 o'clock. I may have to I may have to move. Okay, I'm gonna try and run this for an hour if I can, probably half 8, and then we'll skedaddle. It's a lovely evening. The weather is nice.
Latest update
Latest
from social services. Turns out it wasn't just the college who reported me, it was also the police and a few other lovely people.
For the gay comment or for other for what, for school?
Just everything.
For everything.
It's like this kid. You see this kid here who can now vote. You see this kid. He's saying his own opinions.
You can. Well, you technically still can't vote.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that is the massive campaign pushed out by the Labour Party.
Yeah. To eventually to get you guys.
Like, they even have a logo for it now. It's like V and 16.
Yeah. No. The thing is, and I know why, like people like Prevent and stuff are getting a bit like involved with you, is because they think you're going to turn out to be like a Shamima Bingham. Except for
guys,
for a crusader.
You know, the Taliban, they gave me a good deal, good package.
ISIS gave you a good package deal.
Al Shabaab, you know.
But the irony is that, although
also, I mean this, by the way, on record, if Prevent are watching me here, I think, like, I know we always say crusader. I think it's more of like a colloquialism to someone that wants change. There's no next crusade, ladies and gentlemen. Like, who are we gonna call on? The incels online who like say we must get rid of all Muslims.
Well, as I was thinking about this actually when I was showering this morning.
Yeah.
Was like when they're worried about like
Do you think of Christians
becoming,
a lot in the shower?
Huh?
Do you think of Christians a lot in the shower?
No, I was thinking about the argument.
Yeah.
Because you were saying like that you got reported to like Prevent and all these organizations, and I was like, the last time I remember a Christian, the last time a Christian blew anything up in this country or tried to blow something up, he was called Guy Fawkes. And to be honest with you,
blowing up another
some
Christian.
people are on his side now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, let's move over here because. But what I mean is that's what they think is gonna happen with you, I guess. What the hell is this? Whoa. What's he doing? Is he parking up? Like, right?
What's the plan for the?
It's a
Are you
taxi.
doing anything tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I don't know actually. I presume there's some protest in London. That's what I'm guessing.
I love cameramen. There's like, you know what? There's something in London.
There's something in London. There's bound to be. There's always
something I
something.
can put my camera to.
Exactly. Whatever is happening, I'm gonna. But there isn't anything specific that I know.
There's something in Norfolk.
Norfolk.
It is protest label. Let's not make Norfolk the next Rochdale.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's actually really good. But is there been reports that Norfolk has had?
Yeah, there's a lot
gangs?
of them. I was in this on Wednesday.
Really? All way. But I don't know. I mean,
Norfolk's one of the big areas with a lot of.
I want to actually go to Epping on Sunday, but the problem is I can't. I have a birthday commitment, the birthday party that I have to
You should change hats to a birthday hat.
I have a birthday. Yeah, I know.
Just imagine you, man. 'Cause you're always wearing hats.
It's not my birthday. It's someone else's birthday party, but I got to go to it.
Oh, come on, man. Claim you're sick.
It's my youngest brother. I can't just. He'll literally kick my ass. I can't just skip on his birthday. So yeah, no, I gotta
I don't
go.
want to go to Epping because I'm principled in that Epping has been very much a local demonstration. But we'll see what happens. I mean, if it's turned completely the other way in terms of the mentality there, and it's just for a more general protest against all the migrant hotels, I'll show my face.
Yeah. Oh, it's 96. I thought it was 80, 60, 69. I don't know why.
Is that like a solar panel?
It's supposed to be, but it's shite. I got it thinking maybe I can, it'll charge.
Why does everyone think like the sun provides infinite power?
It's just,
I never understood it.
I mean, I'm not joking. This was down to like, because it's got little light bars there to tell you. It went down to like 2, I think. And I thought, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put it in the windowsill, full sunlight, whole day.
Yeah.
I didn't even get one extra light. Come on, it was still at 2.
But the 2 is very now much stronger now. It's like a step.
Yeah, but I was like, I mean, it was showing that it was charging, but it never even went up one light. I'm like, all day in the sun.
I mean, if my situation hasn't been worse, like I whispered to you, I would have been at Glasgow yesterday, but no, tomorrow.
Oh, is this? Of course, yeah. I saw that there was a Glasgow event.
Yeah. I even got my ticket, but I was like, that's not. It's a shame. I don't think you would take it because you're not a kid. You're not a 16-year-old, are you?
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah, I could see you in a little Victorian school outfit.
Yes, yeah, that's exactly how I went to school in the 90s. Dude, I went to school in the hood. People were getting shanked when I went to school. I'm not joking. The first, because I did go to like a sort of an upper class school when I was very young. Then for high school, we moved house. We moved to a different place.
Yeah.
And then my mom registered me obviously with that new school. Now, the old school I was with, you had to wear a uniform. We had a blazer, ties, trousers, you know, the whole shebang. I wore the same outfit, except I changed the tie to the new school's tie, which was red and white. The other one was yellow and silver or something. And the badge, we changed the badge, we changed the tie, blazer, everything. I went there one day. The guy, because when I went, they usually when you go to a new school, they give you a couple of people volunteer from your class to look after you and sort of show you around. My mate said, and we became lifelong friends. And he said to me, he said, dude, don't wear this gear tomorrow. They will beat the shit out of you. Just come in like regular clothes. Why are you wearing a uniform? I said, I don't know. My mum made me wear this shit. This was like, I'm talking.
Don't say that, man. That sounds cool.
We were like 10, 11 years old. This was like, it wasn't like I was like a grown adult. I said, my mum, this is a school uniform.
Cool,
he says nobody wears a uniform.
It's not your mum,
But yeah, he said no. This isn't. This is
about the episode. It's like keep it cool, Trigger. Keep it cool.
Keep it cool, exactly. But yeah, he said no. This isn't one of those uniform type schools. Don't wear this shit. People will beat the shit out of you.
I want to get my PA system back from Nick from Glasgow. I'll bring it here because I really like. We had a PA system when we did speeches up there.
Oh, that's true. We could have a PA system. This isn't Speaker's Corner. You can have loudspeakers.
You're used to too much to the.
I know. It's just in my brain. It's like Speaker's Corner. So I'm constantly thinking of that. But yeah, no, we could. Yeah, we could have a.
Wait, I'm such a I'm such a retard. When I got kicked out of my house, I brought my duffel bag. I don't give a shit. Anyways, basic explanation, I got kicked out of my house.
No, whatever.
Oh yeah, they'll now know that I've been kicked out, whatever. I quickly bought the biggest rucksack I had. I had my voice amplifier. I could have brought that today.
Ah, you have a voice amplifier, yeah. It's alright, man. I think this thing's gonna go on for a few more weeks. I don't think it's gonna end just yet. It's gonna be going for a while. Epping though, I think Epping is gonna be one of the epicenters. I mean, I don't know, because yesterday, did you watch some of the streams? Well, you were there yesterday, right? At Epping.
No, I wasn't.
Oh no, you weren't.
I was here.
But yeah, I was watching the streams in Epping, although it was pissing it down with rain, and the rain kind of put a damper on things as well. They basically consulted with Metropolitan Police, and they put up massive gates. Like imagine we're all here right now. They put up like a massive fence along here, so you get penned in and they won't let you out. And if you leave, you won't be able to come back in again. And if you hang around loitering outside and you're not pressed or whatever, they'll arrest you or they'll force you to go.
People's press is so good because they can just do that. Like, yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what they were doing in Epping. So what happened was what's
happening on Sunday? So I know Tommy said he may not go.
No, I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think so. It's gonna cause too much disruption. It's gonna taint the whole thing. And also, they're already accusing it to be a Tommy Robinson event. Like
they were accusing everyone under the sun.
So,
like
so if he goes, it's gonna be, who really should go? And this is to anyone who's listening or watching. Someone from Reform should actually go.
Yeah.
Just like Nick Tanconi from UKIP actually went. So yes, Reform, a member of Reform should go. If you guys are adamant that this isn't a racist thing, that this isn't a Tommy thing, then go and support. At least send one representative.
Or do what Lee Anderson did a quick video on his video.
Yeah, Lee Anderson came here. Yeah.
You didn't do it in the best way though.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is upper middle class, possibly even rich, to be honest. So
they're rich for my blood.
So it's in there. It's in the mix for Reform to mix. It's okay for Reform to mix with this. They consider the Epping.
I might head off in a minute. I've been here for 7 hours, man.
Are you kidding me? What time did you get here?
12.
Fucking hell, dude, go home, eat.
What do you want? Talk about food, my friend.
Actually, I've had one banana and one bowl of cereal all day.
Ah, yeah.
I haven't had time to
Made
eat.
out of chocolate, was it?
Muesli, actually, muesli, not, it was Alpen. So I have my 5 a day.
But I've been like, today, every single tabloid under the freaking sun is on play.
It's alright, man, that's good advertising, that's good promotion. You know, you can't
Yeah, but it's
object.
just like, it's unexpected because like tabloids traditionally you have your full name and credentials, and now it's just going to be Young Bob. And I quit.
It's alright, it's alright. It doesn't matter. I mean, Bob from Speaker's Corner, he's always been Bob, and no one's.
Yeah, I know that. But I always thought it was just good fun. But no, I think sometimes like these things kind of
Is this a 20-mile-an-hour zone? I think it might be actually.
It is. Thank you, Sadiq Khan.
That dude just just like.
Thank you, Sadiq Khan.
Yeah. Thank you, Sadiq Khan. Sadiq Khan.
I'm gonna head off.
All right, my man. Take care. Have a good one. I'll probably catch you maybe Sunday if you're speakers. That's a hell of an e-bike. Is that from Temu? I get a feeling that's Temu. Wait! Fat wheels. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us at HAFEZ TV. If you like the 3D or 360, shall we say, sorry, 3D, not 3D, 360 videos of this sort, please show your support. Like and subscribe and share. Sharing is caring. Also, if you do like these kind of videos, let me know and I will produce more, basically. Let's see what's going on in the chat. How are the chat rats doing? Banksy needs steaks. I need a dietitian is what I need. Is Roy about? Oh, Roy! King Charles did invite me a few weeks ago, but I told him. Indeed. Big up Roy in the chat. Jojo UK, love you, Jojo. I think I've said love you. Cool, old school. Big up old school. I tell you what, guys, I am at 89% on the Insta 360 cam battery life. I am going to let that go down to about 40%. Once I'm at 40%, I will end the stream because there isn't a lot really happening. I saw you yesterday at Epping. Great work.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Nice
Sorry, Jack.
HAFEZ. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's all about.
Yeah, you did some really good stuff. Yeah, it is, to be honest with you. I think the independent guys online are the only ones that have made these things possible.
What's your at or whatever?
HAFEZ TV, it's YouTube.
No, it's YouTube.
Actually, I mean, I'm on X as well, but
Okay, well, I'll call you there and I'll be able to call you from it.
actually, yeah, let me give you this. It'll just make it easier because my name's a bit weird. It's Persian. It's very foreign.
Get out! Right,
But yeah, that's all. Everything.
Thanks to Style UK.
That's the one on X.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've noticed if it wasn't for the people like yourself, people like what's it called?
Vox
AY.
Populi.
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
And Resistance GB.
Resistance GB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following Wellesley for Christ since like it was actually around 2020 when he became a bit notoriety. He gained notoriety at Speaker's Corner because he wasn't allowed to be there and he got arrested. And it was 2020 when Wellesley I first sort of got to know
Yeah,
him.
well, I said I've seen him around a bit, but I only introduced myself to him yesterday.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a little network of people.
Yeah,
Are you on the media list for the WhatsApp group for Tommy Robinson's events?
I'm not, no.
All right. Yeah. Do you know Ginger Tony? Do you know who that is? Ginger Tony? No. I'll tell you what. I've got your. Now you're following me. I'll post your name in their group and try to get you added, because that's the group that you can get the media passes for the events that they hold. So if you need a media pass, I'll throw your name in there and let them.
Yeah, well, Tommy Roseby knows me. He's been posting a bunch of my stuff.
That's what I mean. That's what I miss. You're actually become massively popular these days.
I literally since Sunday I've literally doubled my followers on Twitter. I've gone from like 12k to 21k now. So like 13 million impressions plus since Sunday.
Amazing.
And most of that was from
Twitter. That is incredible.
Yeah, most of that was from most of that was from her.
Yeah. Was that you interviewing her?
Yeah, that's my clip.
That thing has gone crazy viral. That's
gone,
everywhere.
Yeah, 5 million views there, and obviously everywhere else as well.
I literally saw it on the Lotus Eaters today.
Yeah, I know the Lotus Eaters guys relatively well. I'm trying to go. I'm probably going to go on with them like sometime next week.
They were reviewing your video. That video has just gone crazy viral.
Yeah, no. And then I was like bollocking her afterwards, and then that's when I was grilling her. That's when the police dragged them away over to the corner on the other side.
I mean, I feel a little bit bad for the poor girl because she's gone crazy viral, and I'm sure she's getting like a ton of hate online. But in all honesty, though,
she's also a Green councillor, so yeah,
she is. She's a Green.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case,
a Green councillor for Bow
my
West.
sympathy just immediately reduced.
But yeah, Green councillor for Bow West.
Is that what?
Yeah. Well, there was a trans one that was there as well, and that was also a Green councillor
As well. Okay. In that case, then my sympathy levels have dropped significantly now because these people are like public officials now. I thought they were like she was just like some naive little girl that just showed up. No, if she's one of these people, then she deserves everything she got.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so absolutely like out of touch with everything that this country is about. It was, and the problem is, those are the people who vote in this country right now, and that's why we get Labour governments and we get Liberal Democrat councils and shit like that, and Green councils.
Yeah, well, I really hope that Corbyn party
siphons off a lot of the votes.
That they'll be stuck between trying to go right to get Reform voters back and trying to go left to get Corbyn voters back, and they'll be fucked. They'll be on like
I think
16% with.
I think you're right. I think the Corbyn party will practically destroy the Greens. It will hemorrhage the Lib Dems heavily, and it will take away from the Labour.
Well, probably not so much Lib Dems, because the Lib Dems you get a lot of very like middle class.
But they're also
Tory
Palestine supporters.
Well, no, not like people in like west of England who are like rich middle class ones who would previously be Tory Lib Dem vote switchers, and now they're solidly Lib Dems, like small L liberals. The rich ones who love Ukraine and all that. So they'll stay with Lib Dems. They'll be like, Corbyn's for the working class, and they're very like class hatred.
That's true.
And there's also a lot of Lib Dem people who are very like internally subconsciously racist, in that like they don't consider themselves to be, but they sort of are in a weird sort of lefty way, white middle class way, so that's why all the Lib Dems are all white.
To be honest, in a weird way, when I see this and when these migrants start filling up this hotel, I'm kind of relishing that, because some of these rich fucks are going to get a taste of what these poor working class people have been dealing with for years now. Finally, it's going to start coming to their neighborhood and coming to their doorsteps. And in all honesty, if I could, I would fill up like Hounslow and Chigwell, full of migrant hotels.
Yeah.
Kensington and Knightsbridge, just wall to wall migrant hotels.
Well, in fairness, Hounslow is already very ethnically diverse.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, Knightsbridge.
Yeah, just fill it up. Just every hotel in Knightsbridge.
Yeah, is where they all live. You know, like they won't get it until it's on their doorstep.
Yes, exactly.
You know.
Exactly. I want them to have these guys loitering around their door, archways and their entrances and stuff. Let's see how
it's terrible,
they
but
do.
it might be the only way that these people ever wake up.
HAFEZ.
Oh, yeah, because I've never seen you.
All right, yeah. I've been around. I mean, I saw. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Jack.
Jack. I saw Jack at Epping.
Scarlett,
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm around. I usually cover the stuff in London, the protests and the Palestinian Israeli.
Yeah, because you were at Epping yesterday when I also was there.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Hey, who are you with though? Were you story filming stuff over there? Is this like, are you just like independent media sort of thing, or are you just come over here just...
Oh, she's just out with her dad.
Okay, so are they like, have they got a following somewhere, or are they just here to...
Yeah, independent journalist type of thing, highlighting.
What's the YouTube?
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Oh,
You should.
He's really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and chat with him then, and see.
Right, where is
Well, I mean, it's the protests really. To be honest, it's because of the independent media is why these hotels are now being highlighted. These hotels have been running for years, and no one from the mainstream media really batted an eyelid. And kind of Epping has been that little push. And also before the people started protesting, there was all of these guys like us outside these hotels. I mean, there's hotels in Bournemouth now being highlighted, in up north, all over the country. And if it wasn't for these guys, or us guys, I guess, no one would care. People just tend to get on with their lives until it touches their door. And I'm hoping once they fill up this place, which will be at least possible,
That won't take long.
Yeah, exactly. I think with Epping, this like finally the boulder has been pushed down a cliff, and it's gonna start rolling, and you're gonna get protests. I mean, there's talks already about protests in Hull, Leeds,
There's gonna be protests everywhere.
Norwich, Bournemouth, Portsmouth, Southport.
It's been in Ashfield right now. Southampton's popping off today.
Yep, Hull.
Literally in the last few hours.
So the thing is, something has to be done. This is unsustainable. This is ridiculous.
Sad because you drive around. I used to live in London myself. Obviously, I was born in Chelsea. But you see all these homeless people in the street, and it's so sad because they're entitled for a house.
I used to work at near the Strand for a long time, and there's an area behind, sort of near the Savoy, but it's like on this sort of ledge bit in the Strand. That homeless people used to come at night and like camp out at night, like about 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, and then they used to leave in the morning. They don't do that anymore. It's just a permanent camp now.
Yeah,
they're just there.
They literally hibernate in their place. They put everything there that's theirs.
Yeah, all their tents, everything. It's just permanently there now. They don't even leave.
They're not scared.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know how much rent is in the Strand? I'm gonna move in there. I'm gonna get a tent. It's prime location. It's like 2-3 grand a month for a rental property in that area.
Even in my area, right? Because I don't live in London, as I said. But there's a guy, he has a caravan. Obviously, like, he's but his caravan is on fire. So obviously, people in the area support him, like, they keep it like rich, and he doesn't agree with anyone else as well. He's homeless, but he had a caravan, but he got set on fire, and then someone, like, obviously, as I said, the area was like, you've got nothing to do, it's literally 2 hours. It's so bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many veterans I see in central London, because I say I'm out there a lot on Saturdays and sometimes Sundays. You see veterans all the time. These people literally gave their life for this country. I mean, you can't. How is it veterans have to sleep on the streets, and a guy rocks up on a boat, and he's just like shacking up in there?
I'm independent.
Oh, I hope you are.
Yeah, I did the. Yeah, what's your name?
London black taxi drivers do not agree with the journalist.
No, but
How are you, alright?
yeah, this, so I filmed that. Saw that on when she was getting. Yeah, so this is me.
Started having a history thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got that. It's gone to be a mega viral.
Let me actually follow
Are you
Jack.
guys online?
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is live. This is 360. So essentially, hey Jack. Yeah, essentially,
a friend of mine.
this is my stream right now. This is my stream right now, and
Yeah, what's his
you can just move.
really cool.
Yeah, you can just move the camera around. There we are.
I haven't seen that.
It's something a little bit novel and different from what everyone else is doing, and also it doesn't. I don't have to move. I don't have to keep walking around. I just plonk it here and there. And if you're on a mobile, you can literally just move your camera.
Yeah, so they'll be staying. I'll be going.
If you're wearing a headset, like put this in a headset, then you just move your head around and like it's kind of VR, but yeah, it's novel and everyone else is doing the regular reporting, so I figured I'll do something a bit different. That's
How
it.
long have you been here?
I've been here since.
Wait, in this country?
No.
Here.
Right now.
Well, because I've got like mixed information. I've been here since I was 8 in this country, and I've been in here since about 5, 6.
Where did you live before?
Iran. I come from Iran. Yeah. I was born in Iran. My family migrated, as I said, when I was about 8. And basically we were raised in the sort of north of England. I don't want to dox myself. But yeah, north of England. But
we were.
I mean, well, my mum remarried an Englishman, so we were raised in an English household, really. Sunday roasts and all that jazz. So yeah, we were very much integrated, and because we were young, our English, we went to school, so we learned. I mean, my brother's English is superb. My English, I feel, is a little bit modern because I speak Persian as well, Farsi. Whilst my middle brother, he speaks it, he understands it, but he's not very good. My youngest brother, who's his dad's English, he actually understands more Iranian than I do because he grew up in London.
Oh my god.
Because when he was about 4 or 5, we moved to London, or my mum moved to London, and so he has a lot of Iranian friends. And I was like, how did you learn? He's like, I just picked it up.
It is quite easy when you're like that age.
When you're young, yeah, you pick it up. But either way, yeah, we integrated very easily into this country because we were already kind of, you see, a lot of Iranians, especially those who came like in the 80s and 70s, they were already European before we came to Europe. So for us, Europe wasn't that big of a change. The biggest change was really the weather.
Yeah.
But interacting and interacting with people, it was second nature. So it was easier. It's just things are not as easy anymore because people have got their own little enclaves, little ghettos. So they go into their little ghettos and they never really interact with the wider society.
It's not like these gang crimes and stuff, like, because obviously I left school now, but in school, like, for the past 5 years, it was just terrible. It's like, even a girl I knew, right, she got stabbed in school because the girl didn't like her. Like, how bizarre.
Yeah, it's getting really, So I take it you went to inner London schools?
Yeah, but I moved like 5 months ago.
Oh, okay. So are you thinking about moving to, you're going to college?
Now I'm originally going to go 6th form.
What sort of subject areas are you interested in?
Because obviously when I'm 18, 19, I want to like be a flight attendant.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm in 2 minds. I want to be a florist because my florist work is really good. Like I work in, I have a Saturday job.
Did you say florist?
Yeah.
Oh, florist. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so I do like food and work.
Oh,
so
no. very artistic as well.
Yeah, I used to love art as well. I've done art for GCSE, but obviously I'm waiting for it. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if there's. I mean, I guess if you wanted to become an airline stewardess, or what do they call them? A cabin crew. Cabin crew. That's the correct term now. We can't call them air hostesses anymore.
Yeah, air hostess is really old. Like my family keeps saying they're like air hostess. I'm like, no, it's even
cabin crew.
Cabin crew. Wow.
So yeah, to become a cabin crew, I guess they have their own courses, or do you have to go to university for that? You don't need university.
Obviously, I know someone that's a flight attendant. I speak to her like. But she had no experience, nothing. But she applied to be for it, and
so the airline just gave her the full. They take you through the full training. Yeah, in that case, then I suppose after you finish your A-levels and stuff, you can just go straight into that.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
My plan.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I spoke to this because I went to the Philippines last year, and we were chatting with the Emirates, crew, because we were right in front of them. They were like, we were the last seats. So we chatted the whole trip, like 6-7 hours, and yeah, it's a short-lived kind of career. It's not like a long-term thing, but massive adventure. Like you go, travel around the world. If you're into like, if you want to get, have a few years of really great adventures and see places, then that works out really well. It is hard work though. It is hard work. I see those poor guys on that like 7-8 hour. It's hard work. It's definitely hard work.
No, but if you put your mind to it.
But yeah, no, it's great. It's great, especially if you can get, because the plane we were on, we were in first class, but the first class were above us.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And the chap that was sitting in front of us, he was actually part of the first class cabin crew, but he was sitting there, and he was telling us all about it. And that's a whole other world. That's how the other half live. Yeah, they've got like showers up there.
Yeah.
They've got a bar.
Yeah. I've seen inside like Emirates, because obviously that's like the world.
Yes, so
and British
nice.
Airways.
British Airways, Emirates, Qatar.
Yeah.
They're really good.
They're
Singapore Airlines is pretty decent as well.
Yeah.
But Qatar and Emirates, they are amazing. It's like a house. It's like,
I know. Whatever you want, they have.
yeah, it's awesome.
That's really cool.
But yeah, if you're thinking about it, international-wise, definitely look to those guys, BA, Emirates.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at like Europe, you're probably looking at EasyJet. I'm not sure how glamorous that one is.
No, the woman I speak to, I'm not going to say her name obviously, but like she works from EasyJet. Like she's like, it's really good. Like,
Yeah, she likes it.
she doesn't work all the time though. It's only part-time because she's got a family.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of really hard. But obviously, I want to be independent.
Yeah, you can spend like 3 or 4 years.
You're young, travel the world.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suppose you could even like start with like EasyJet types,
Yeah, and then
apply for the Emirates.
Most of the people have done that. Most of the people have done that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good path, I guess. I don't know about. Personally, I despise Ryanair.
Honestly,
It's
so bad.
horrific.
So bad. Like I've obviously I flew with TUI, like Ryanair and Turkish Airlines.
I've never flew TUI, but the last time I flew Ryanair was like 10 years ago to Sweden. It was only like a 1-hour flight, but it was so bad. I said to my friend, I would rather ride a 3-legged donkey to
And
Sweden.
they bring the new airline called Wizz. I think it's kind of new. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like it's terrible.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was. I said, I'm never ever flying on. The thing was though, it was a £10 flight. It was 10 quid to Sweden, and my mate was like, "Dude, it's just 10 quid." I was like, "I don't care. I don't care if it's free. I'm not getting on this plane again."
That's really cheap.
It is, and you know they're going to introduce, or at least the word was, they're going to introduce standing sections on the plane. Like you just stand there like a bus.
Oh my days.
but surely that's got to have some health and safety, like.
I know, because apparently they were going to bring out a new law saying that you can't stand on the plane, otherwise you get fined.
So if that's why I don't think the guy who owns Ryanair, he was talking about it because he says, I guarantee you, if I introduce it, I'll double my profits.
Yeah.
Because loads of people, because he can sell the tickets for like, dirt cheap, 10, 20 quid. But people will take it because it's an hour from here to Sweden, an hour here from to Calais or France, somewhere close in France. Where else, like I don't know, Holland or somewhere, Denmark. Like these places, there's just like 1 or 2 hour flights. So if it's 20 quid, you're gonna stand for it. But I think that's the health and safety, because if the plane crashes.
Because there's been so many plane crashes like recently. It's terrible.
You see the Korean one, the one in India.
No.
Yeah,
one man survived. That's crazy.
He walked out.
No, but apparently he was supposed to sit at the back on the middle, but he sat at the front.
Yeah, well, he was sitting apparently in a seat that was right next to the emergency exit.
Yeah.
That's why he probably survived.
Crazy.
But yeah, the people just saw him like wandering back from the crash site.
I know, and everyone was asking him when he got off the plane. Like he got interviewed by
they were like,
he
were
was
you
like,
on
no,
that
leave it, I
plane?
don't speak. Of course, so why do you like go straight onto him? It's not fair.
It was crazy, yeah. And then I saw later on a picture of him in an actual hospital because they were like, look, dude, I think you're in shock and shit because you're just waltzing around and the plane just blew up.
I know, and he was like kind of calm about it.
Yeah, he was all blasé about it.
No, he was like, no, please. Like, you're kind of calm about it.
Yeah, that was crazy. Same as the Korean one. The Korean one was really bad. I think everyone thought, the Korean one, the plane went into a wall on the airfield, so it didn't even get off the airfield. I don't know, something as it was taking off.
The Indian one, because it blew up,
it went up.
and it wasn't even. There was something.
Some major failure, but the Korean one never even got away from the actual runway. So it just sort of went up and then came down and went into a wall, like just demolished. Oh, that was terrible. And then there was the ones in America. I don't know if you saw those. You see the helicopter that went into the plane? Okay, there was one of those Black Hawks helicopters, military helicopters.
Oh, right.
Someone was pilot. I don't know. The pilot was insane or something, and he just kept. The tower was telling them, you're going towards a plane. Veer, turn left, turn right. It just kept going, and it just went straight into a plane that was taking off. And like 200-300 people died. It was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Well, all this talk about plane crashes is going to encourage you to become a cabin crew.
Yes. Hopefully
No, it's still the safest form of travel. Given the number of like accidents, it's still safer. 10 times safer than this. This is like 100 times more dangerous. So yeah, don't worry, don't be put off.
No, I'm not.
Follow your dream, girl.
Yes. But anyways.
Yeah, go off.
I'll see you soon.
Take care. Nice meeting you. Take care. Hey, how you doing, guys? I have no idea who they are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Where are we? 8:15. We are 8:15. Can everyone hear me? Am I being heard? Where's my headpiece?
Only reason I take it.
You're practically a big I just know your place, but I know why I'm trying to you know what I mean? That's when these film I see for these film. This is Terry money, that was been full size for years. Oh, yeah. Full size for years. Oh,
Well, the sound is good. I'm glad about that. Thank you, Lieutenant. Love you, Lieutenant. Well, guys, is there anything to do?
That's what we're here for. Do you know what I mean?
It'd be more people than this year. It'd be grand.
That would be good. That would be nice. That would be nice. I don't know. Is this going to happen again tomorrow? Other people coming? I think it would be better tomorrow because more people are off work.
You know what? It's no good for us to come together with our country.
Yeah.
And stick together.
I'm just glad that it's finally like some movement is happening. I was at Epping last week. There's another one on Sunday.
My mum lives in and my mum was on a suicide, you know.
Do they have any other migrant hotels in that area?
Not where I am. Trying to get some. My daughter was 18 then. I don't let my daughter out. It's nearly 15, but he don't go out. But I don't let my you know.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous.
You know that.
It's more dangerous.
You know, but we have to do this. We have to do
are going to be in a lot of trouble.
I worry about my grandchildren there. You know, and even myself, I go boxing to protect myself.
You got to be savvy about it.
They all come out at the night time, don't they? You know, they're like predators.
In Epping, a lot of the residents, they say, I just don't let my wife or my children out at night anymore. So the thing is, people are becoming effectively prisoners in their own home because their community is becoming so dangerous they don't want to go out.
Even like when I've gone shopping, I've got grandchildren, I'm holding my grandchildren's hand. Walking by and just staring, glancing at them, it's like, take your eyes off my grandchildren, I want to pop your eyes out.
You see what I mean? Yeah, no, I mean, it's just wrong, the fact that, you know, you don't have to become a prisoner in your own country and you know, keep your,
we're not allowed
just because you got to meet some kind of,
we can't do it this way, we can't do it that way, so we come together, you know, work together, things might change.
That's the main thing.
And look at our own people, they're waiting in housing for years and years, and you've got people coming over.
As a joke, I've been saying it like all day as a joke.
My grandchildren was in a 2-bedroom flat, mould, damp. My grandchildren was ill, my daughter, my son-in-law was bringing blood up. You know, it took nearly 3 years to get them out. And all you hear is
Away from the road. Basically, come over here.
Come on. Unfortunately, it's unsustainable as well. You just can't go on like this. Tomorrow I might be actually, I mean, depends on the time because there's a lot of other stuff going on in central London. So, yeah, I might be covering some of the stuff there. Well, there's usually a Palestinian protest and then there's the Israelis who counter-protest, so I'm usually with the Israeli group and just generally covering the area. There is another hotel that is being protested, but I think that one is in Hull, so I don't know if I'll make it there. And after that, probably maybe 2-3 o'clock, I might come back here and see what's going on here. But I think this will be much busier tomorrow because people are off work, so it'll be a little bit easier. Yeah. As long as it remains peaceful. The thing is, it's not about like the people who are protesting. It's when they bring the counter-protesters, it antagonizes people, and then the people have an emotional reaction. Well, they were here about 4-ish, 3-4-ish, but I wasn't here, so I missed it. Unfortunately, I have a job. I actually have to pay taxes so that they can live over there. So I had to wait till I finished work, and then I came around 6. And by then, that guy, the lot that usually they hang out over there, they were already gone. But yeah. Tomorrow, I think they will definitely come tomorrow. There'll be probably a lot of them tomorrow as well. But I mean, at the moment, for me, it's just the fact that there isn't any other, or at least there's one other chap. We're like independent people, and so at least if it's one or two of us covering this, there'll be like a regular. Sometimes, yeah, depending on whether people want to be interviewed, because a lot of people just don't want to talk on camera, so I just don't bother them. But yeah, if people want to be interviewed, I talk to them. In Speaker's Corner, I go to Speaker's Corner as well, so I interview people there. Yeah. But for me, this was mostly just to be here, just so that there's coverage, and that essentially in YouTube, the algorithm keeps promoting videos of this place, and that way it'll get more and more attention. Good talking to you. If you want to follow my adventures, as I say, feel free.
I'll do YouTube.
This is all my socials. Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are running to 8:22. There really isn't a lot more going on. I'm at 66% on battery. I have a feeling that this is pretty much it.
Who's that? No, you can't even do 17.
And I'm actually going to see if I can talk to that gentleman who's doing an interview with the young girl. Too boring now. Let's see.
They're not from around.
There isn't really anything going on here. There's nothing going on but the rent. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to take a little walk on the other side. See if I can do a little walk by on that side, and then wrap it up. Okay. We are
here specifically.
Yeah,
What are we? Nearly 9 o'clock, so
9 o'clock in the morning. Damn, that's a long one. You're coming up to like 12 hours.
13 hours now.
13. Damn.
how is that possible?
Don't they give you guys like 8-hour shifts or something?
Yeah, but this is like
That's a special thing.
part of a role. Essentially, our role here is to just
You
facilitate
get paid hourly or salary?
hourly.
Oh, that's all right then.
Well,
If you're getting paid a salary, you're getting done, mate.
Special rate.
Yeah, because, I mean, 12, 13 hours and you're only getting like a basic salary. That's crazy. The only people I've seen do that kind of hours are like junior doctors. I swear. Oh. Going this way.
So what's the problem? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
do we vote for?
Not far away. I don't want this near me either, so. Yeah. Safest way. Jump lights and go up pavements, we're down one-way roads and no one says a fucking thing.
Let's Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me take a quick little walk on that side, and then I'm going to get the F out of here because I'm hungry and I got to eat. Let's see if we can cross this road. Whoa. I have an Uber. Okay. Am I gonna? I'm gonna have to go to the crossing. This damn thing is too busy. All right. All right. Let's go to the actual damn crossing. Because it looks like we're not gonna be able to cross this road unless. Okay, let's do a quick drive-by and see what we can see. Hey. Well, everything's been nice and peaceful today, so we'll call this one a successful. Fellas, you alright?
But yeah, at the end of
and this is a close-up
keep driving, fella.
of the hotel. And there it is. There's the Britannia. And you guys can just swirl it 360 yourselves. And that's it. That's the entrance. Looks pretty locked up right now. Nothing much is going on. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. The International. Yes, indeed. That's it, guys and girls. To be honest, there isn't really much else left for us here. It's kind of boring. Not a lot going on. There's a lonely security man with his COVID mask, because clearly COVID's still a dangerous disease that's going to kill us all. And that's the Nova. Damn, these buildings look pretty. I'm not going to joke. These buildings look pretty good through this 360. I'm going to have to go home and review my own video. Okay, we're going to cross the road before we die. And we successfully crossed the road. And here we are. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our show. Thank you for joining me. As you can see, with the backdrop of the Britannia Hotel, tomorrow we'll be in London. We'll probably be coming back here again for a few hours later on in the evening. But for now, I bid you adieu. Thank you so for joining us. Like and subscribe on your way out if you already haven't. And share the video if you like it. Give me some comments under the video about what you think about the 360, if it's any good, if you like it, if the quality is good, if it's shite, whatever. I can take it. Whatever your opinion, give it to me. For now,